Okay, let's go. ONM10 finals. Whoever wins out of this battle wins the ONM10 tournament. So, no pressure on the two battlers. Right then, let's start. Nachos vs Skynet. They both lead with Tyranitas, I think. Or is this just where they select their leads? I think this is just a bit where they select the leads first. So, as you can see, everyone's joining to watch the match. Because it's quite intense. Nachos, both of them being very good battlers. So yeah, it's going to be a good match. And right, so there we go. They lead with Scolipede and Jirachi respectively. Skynet leads with Jirachi and Nachos lead with Scolipede. So Nachos are going to start setting up some toxic spikes, while Skynet just gets a layer of stealth rocks up. Yeah. So pretty much going to be that, really. Yeah, he goes for the Mega Horn next turn. That does 42%. So he's going to be 2-hit KO then. As Skynet just goes for a Body Slam. Doesn't get the paralysis that turn. Next turn, Nachos goes for the Spikes as Jirachi just wishes. So yeah, lots of entry hazards around Skynet's Pokemon. If he doesn't get a spinner out early in the game, that's really going to cause some trouble for him. So yeah, next turn, Nachos goes for another layer of spikes as Jirachi goes for a Body Slam, gets the paralysis, and the Wish heals him. So yeah, that was a good turn for Skynet. Obviously. I think Nachos going to switch out now because, well, I think he switched out. I don't know why, but yeah, he does switch out. He switches out. Jirachi goes for the Body Slam again and gets the paralysis because that's what Jirachi does. Jirachi paralyzes you, and is generally just a pain in the backside, really. Very annoying. So, moving on. Skynet goes for the Wish as Nachos goes for the Body Slam. He doesn't get the paralysis because Nachos obviously isn't lucky, but he's lucky enough to get into the finals. Anyway, yeah. So he goes for the Body Slam on the Celebi. Doesn't get the paralysis obviously because Celebi got paralyzed by the toxic spikes. And yeah, the wish from the last turn came true, healed Celebi. So as I said, the entry hazards are going to be a pain for Skynet if he doesn't clear them soon. So yeah, I think this turn they do a double switch, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, no. Celebi goes for Hidden Power, and Nachos just sacks Scolipede. Well, not so much sacks, probably just maybe scouting. I don't know, but yeah. So he switches in to Tyranitar, sets up a Stealth Rock as Skynet goes to Excadrill. And what is Excadrill going to do next turn? Rapid Spin. So all those entry hazards are gone. No more problems for Skynet. So now he can safely switch without worrying about any Toxic or Stealth Rock damage or Spikes damage. So yeah, he switches in Slowbro as Gliscor just knocks off. So he's not going to get any leftover recovery. That Slowbro, unluckily for him. Sandstorm damage will probably end up building up. They both do a double switch. Skynet goes to his Salamence and Nachos goes back to his Tyranitar. There's not a range of moves that Skynet could go for here with a Salamence, but Nachos predicts correctly. Skynet went for the Brick Break, but he sends in his Gliscor, and that did nothing really, no damage at all. So yeah, he could still go for a special move here now, Skynet. So yeah, he goes for the Draco Meteor. That does a lot of damage, considering that Excadrill resists the Draco Meteor. So yeah, Skynet's obviously going to switch out now because he doesn't want to take any damage from the Excadrill. Nachos predicts that switch nicely, and he gets up a gets a sword dance off, goes for the earthquake, takes out Slowbro. So now Skynet's gonna have to start worrying because that extra deal might start to do some damage. Right, yeah, he's gonna switch into his Jirachi now, if I remember correctly. Yeah, because this battle happened today. They the last two matches happened about 2 weeks ago or 3, and now this one happened today. So yeah, they gave us a wait, but I guess it was worth it. So yeah, Skynet switches into Salamence. I was wrong. Gets a minus. Well, takes off one from the extra drill. So now it's just at +1 instead of +2. That'll help him, I suppose, because +2 is going to do more damage than +1. Yes, I am very smart, thank you. So yeah, he goes for the frustration. That does nothing to the Jirachi, and I think he's going to switch into the Celebi now, just to take the earthquake. I guess I think so. Yep. Let these two battlers think. 14-minute match, and considering it was PO, that's quite a long battle for PO. And no, he doesn't switch. He stays in, takes the earthquake, and goes down. And Extra Jill's only got 1 turn left in it, because otherwise the life orb is going to kill him. So yeah, Skynet switches in Celebi. Personally, I'd just go for the recover. I when I was watching the match, I thought, oh, he's going to X's or something like that. But obviously, he doesn't carry X's, or I guess only I use X's or Escadrille. I use Shadow's Claw Escadrille as well. That's how cool I am. Yeah. But anyways, I need to stop saying anyways. God damn it. I need a new connector. Moving on. No, I said that. I've seen saying that as well. But yeah, just let them think. I suppose I could just sped it up, but it doesn't matter. So Nachos went for the earthquake. Does nothing. Skynet goes for the Giga Drain, and obviously doesn't hit anyone because Extra Duel went down to Life Orb. Yeah, so he would have been better off going for the recover. So Skynet switches into his own Tyranitar to take the Crunch. Ow! Oh, I just bashed my arm. And yeah, Nachos reckons it's a Scarftar, so he's going to superpower, and he's right. Because it is a Scarftar. So they both do the double switch. Skynet predicting Nachos switch, and oh yeah, what happened on the PO chat was funny. Yeah. So Skynet just goes for a Draco Meteor as Nacho switches into Jirachi, predicting that. Why do always people challenge me whilst I'm recording? Jesus. So stop doing that. Leave me alone. Just want to record screens, damn it. Anyways, I just said it again. I should have just put some music on. But they both go for the double switch. Skynet goes to Celebi, and Nachos to his Tyranitar. Obviously, Skynet's going to want to switch out, which he does, and it's just a repeat of last time. He just goes to his Tyranitar, and that takes the Crunch. I think now that Skynet goes for the Ice Punch, predicting the switch into Gliscor. But Nachos goes into Jirachi because he predicted Skynet's Ice Punch, which was that was very good play on his part, as you see there. Yes. So they go for the double switch again. Nachos goes back to Tyranitar. Skynet goes for his Celebi, and yeah, Nachos switches in to his Salamence, which goes down to the Crunch. So that's not good. Skynet's just lost one of his main mixed attackers, which could have done damage to Nachos' team. So it's currently 4-3, and yeah, Skynet's got its extra drill. Um, but they both go for a double switch again. Lots of double switching as we've seen this match, and yeah, I think he's gonna go for the Giga Drain or the Leech Seed. Or does it? No, I think Gliscor goes for the Taunt and stops Celebi going for the Leech Seed, which is gonna screw over Skynet. Yeah, there we go. Gliscor goes for the Taunt. Celebi can't use Nasty Plot after the Taunt. So yeah, Gliscor then goes for the Ice Fang, freezes the Celebi, and Nachos is like, rest in peace, Celebi. Ah, what a shame. Skynet Celebi got frozen. Ice, ice, baby. So yeah, Tyranitar just went for the superpower there. Yeah, he probably predicted the ice fitting the heat switch to his Tyranitar, but he doesn't. So Celebi goes for the Giga Drain, gets a crit on the Gliscor. That's gonna really help Skynet out now, because he's gonna be able to do damage. Go away, mosquito. So yeah. Now things aren't looking as rosy for Nachos, but Celebi Celebi got taunted, so he can't use Leech Seed or Recover or Nasty Plot. Oh wait, it's not got Leech Seed, has he? No, it's Nasty Plot, Recover, Giga Drain, Hidden Power, Fire. And I'm yawning. So he goes for the second Giga Drain that takes out the Gliscor. Nacho sends in Tyranitar, and yeah, Skynet's just going to switch out to his Extra Drill to take the Crunch, but yeah. So Crunch. Oh, he doesn't switch out yet. Yeah, that Crunch that did a lot of damage to Celebi. He's not going to want to take another one, obviously, because he'll die. Stop being so stupidly obvious, man. Anyway, so Nacho switches out to Jirachi and Thingy Giga Drains Jirachi. Best. Oh yeah, he can't use Taunt. I mean, can't use Recover, can he? Now he can. So yeah, Jirachi just got paralyzed there, and Skynet just goes for a Nasty Plot, and Skynet's probably just going to go for the Hidden Power Fire to get that KO onto the Jirachi, but no, he goes for Recover. My bad. I am thinking ahead. Ugh. Why am I yawning so much? You all bore me. Why are you all so boring? Yeah. So he goes for his Giga Drain. Nachos predicts that. Goes to his Jirachi. And then he goes for the Hidden Power Fire. Takes out the Jirachi. As I said. Why am I narrating stuff that you can already see? This is so stupid. Yeah, I should just play music, really. But anyways, so rest in peace, Celebi. Oh wait, you're sweeping the team. Ha ha ha! Lol 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 lol. Nachos superpowers. Extra Drill dies, but that's good because now Tyranitar has -1 attack and -1 defense. But that doesn't matter because Giga Drain is special. Because no one knew that, did they? No one knew Giga Drain was special. Sends in Rotom W. But it's pretty much good game for Nachos now because Celebi is a beast and he's going to Giga Drain and suck off that Rotom W and suck out all its life. So that is good game, Skynet. You are the now new champion of ONM10. I congratulate you. And I'll see everyone later because I'm now fed up of narrating. That's 4 battles in a row. I'll see you all later. And what else? Oh yeah. join Artisan Cave, because Artisan Cave is the balls, the dog's balls. Yes, join it.